Good morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. I'm AC and today I'm going to walk you through another van. I've been in the B van mood lately, so I think it's perfect timing. We got a little rain today. I think this is perfect weather for a van. So I'm going to walk you through this Solis Pocket. This is a 2023 Solis Pocket. Stock number is 5N230530. It is available, so if you have any questions on this, you can call me afterwards. We're going to start up here in the front. This is on the Ram ProMaster chassis. Again, this is the Solis Pocket, so it's the shortest of all the Solises on the market right now, all the different models. It's perfect to get away, tight spots, city driving. I got to say, this is probably my favorite of all the Solises. You can see up front here, we got our nice wheels. These are going to be 16-inch rims. The tires are 225/75/16s. Nice black wheels. You can see we have our porch light on up here. Our fixed running board, like we have on a lot of our Winnebago products, with the leash tie down here. I'm going to work my way around the van, and then I want to really focus today more on the dinette, which is my favorite part of this van. So as we work our way around, a couple things I'll point out. We do have our backup camera up top and our Coleman Mach Q air conditioner. We have our 3,500-pound receiver hitch down here. This does have a 7-pin connector and also a 4-pin connector. So it's really nice. You don't have to use any adapters. Whether you have a small trailer with a 4-pin, goes right in there. All right, back here. One of the things, again, I love this van. I love the size of it, the length. Makes it really easy to take out, especially if you've never RV'd before, you're a little gun shy. I'd start with something like this, you'll love it. We've got our 20-pound propane tank. Nice thing about this is it's just like you'd have under the grill. If you're out camping and you run out of propane, take it to your local Walmart or other store and just do a quick swap, get a new tank and put it in. It's vented down here. Let me show that here. Get a lot of questions on that. There is a vent down here. Over on this side, we're going to have our couple things here. We're going to have our external solar port plug-in right here. This does come equipped with 170 watts of solar, but you can add an external panel as well. You're going to have 12-volt outlet and a couple USBs. You're going to have a 110 outlet. Now, these are only hot when you're plugged in. This does not have power on board other than the AGM batteries, which will run all of your 12-volt items. So you do have to be plugged in to run your air conditioner or to make these outlets hot. Here's your outdoor shower. You're going to have a couple of fresh tank valves over here. Your inlet. Under here, we'll take this off. You're going to have your gray tank valve and your water pump. And another drain. Here's the water pump on and off switch right here. This does, like I said, have an outdoor shower. No hot water on board, so it is a cold outdoor shower, but pretty soon you're not going to need the hot water anyway. So you can see right in here we've got nice cubbies, plenty of storage under here. We're going to have our Smart Track tie downs here. You're going to have 4 different points to tie down to. And then you also have this Molly panel, which serves kind of as a keep all your gear from sliding across the van. Also, if you've got pets, you want to use this kind of as a kennel area, you can do that as well. And of course, before I forget, we do have our screen back here, so you can get some fresh air circulating through here. Nice and fresh here pretty soon when it starts hitting 100 degrees. We also have our blackout shades, which are really easy to use. And when you're done, they just kind of roll in here and fold up. Makes it nice to store them. You don't have to put them anywhere else. course, you're going to have your outdoor shower area here. So you would fix this here so the wind isn't blowing around. You can also put your shower curtain on there. If you haven't seen my last video I did where I used the shower curtain to do a small awning back here, it comes in really handy. I'd say check that out. As we come back here on the driver's side, see a little access door here so you can get into the propane tank. You can shut the propane on and off there. Makes it easy, you don't have to open the back doors. Is our gray tank. This does not have a black tank, so you're just gonna have a gray tank. You're gonna have 20 gallons of fresh water, 20 gallons of gray, and then you're gonna have 24 gallons of fuel capacity on this. 30 amp service. Again, if you're at an RV park, you're going to plug into your 30 amp service, then you can run your air conditioner, run all those 110 outlets inside. This is equipped with the Truma Vario Heat furnace. So it's a propane furnace that'll run, that's your exhaust there. Again, 24 gallons of fuel. It is gasoline, not diesel. Couple things I want to point out here on the seat adjustment. So there's two levers here. One's going to pop up the backrest here, and then the front. So this will raise you up if you're short. You need a little bit more room. Lift these up, and that'll pop you up. Right here is the dial for the backrest, and then this small dial does the lumbar. So you can adjust the lumbar there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pop in here and drop this. Obviously, I'm way too high here. Now you can drop this back down with the two levers here. While we're right here, this is where we're gonna open the hood. It's kind of hidden on the side there. We do have power mirrors, and they do fold in. So not like it's not small enough, right? Because it's so short, but if you need additional room to squeeze in to your garage, you can push the mirrors in, give you a little bit more width, or less width, I would say. This has the electronic parking brake here, so you would pull on this to set your parking brake. To disengage it, you push the brake pedal on the bottom and push this in, that would disengage it. And then you do have a battery boost button here, which will let you merge the house and the chassis batteries. If you need to jump start your van there. So you just hold that and crank it up. Here under the hood, we're gonna have our 6-cylinder, 280 horsepower engine. You have 260 pound-feet of torque. Again, really easy access to your coolant, your oil here, your oil fill, and your oil check here. Windshield wiper fluid, or blinker fluid if you bought it with that. Check and see what it's equipped with when you buy it. All right, now we're gonna go on the inside. A couple things to show here. We're gonna have our flip down table. This is really nice if you want to cook outside, you know, do your prep here. You can have plenty of counter space up there for cooking and here for your prep work. This table is adjustable with this cable here. If you're on uneven ground, you can adjust it so that your table is level. We're gonna have our 3 cubic foot refrigerator here. It's a 12-volt fridge that you can access easily from the outside here. Oops. You can load it up, put all your drinks, all your groceries in there. Here you're gonna have a couple more USBs, another 12-volt, 110. Here's your main battery disconnect. And here are your light switches. This one here is gonna run your porch light over here right above the passenger door. Down here on the bottom right, a couple things to point out. You're gonna have your fire extinguisher, another 110 with the GFI, and then your heat vent there. Before I get inside, I'm going to swivel this front seat. All right, once it's swiveled, you can use this bar here to slide it forward and backwards, give you plenty of room. Got our grab bar here to help you get in and out of the van. Again, we're gonna have another roll lift screen. That way you can set this one out, the rear one, and get some fresh air circulating. As we come in, a couple things I'll point out first is all the storage. We're gonna have some overhead storage there. You're gonna have your blackout shades for the front windows. This is your shower curtain for the back. Again, more USB ports, 12 volt, 110. And then your roof access port here if you want to add cradle point or any other accessories, you can go through there so you don't have to drill any additional holes. Of course, you're gonna have your fan. Here in the galley, we have our 2-burner stove, our sink. We have 3 drawers on this side. Overhead here, a couple things to point out. Here is your furnace, your panel here, so you can check your battery level, your gray tank level, and you can also turn your water pump on and off. Here's the solar charge controller for that 170 watts of solar. And then this switch here turns on the LED light right over the cab. Back here, you're gonna have some additional storage. Again, for a short van, you got a ton of storage in here. A lot of overhead compartments. These are really good size, solid. Plenty of room for all your gear. One thing I like about, or another thing, I keep saying that, but another thing I like about the Solis Pocket is you can actually use this as counter space. You can put this cushion back here, or you can use it to set up your love seat, which I'll show you how to do here in a minute. But it gives you additional, if you have camera equipment, if you're working on the road, it gives you plenty of space up here for counter. Back here, this switch is going to turn on your light here so you can see how much water is in your fresh tank. You're going to have a water gravity fill for your water here for your fresh tank. Another 110 outlet, some USBs and a 12 volt. All right, before I put the bed down, I'll kind of show you the dinette operations here, all the different configurations. Of course, you're gonna have your standard dinette, which I really like. It's hard to get this kind of set up in a van. You can sit across from whoever your passenger is. You can play cards, you can eat. You can move the table around here to access little storage cubby down here. Of course, you've got some more storage there. This is in case you get a flat. Under here, you're going to have, again, USB ports, 12 volt, 110, and then you're going to have these little access ports here so you can set your laptop under here. You can run cables through there, power. Again, if you're working on the road, this is really sweet. And then we can move this around. So one thing that you want to do is take the table off here. Store this up top. If you put that there, then all you do is move these around. And then you're going to use this cushion here from your counter. Put it right there. Now you have a nice little love seat. Perfect little hangout area. Somebody's using the bed and you can't use this cushion, then there's another configuration you can use. Pretty much you can just leave it like that. Turn these sideways. And now you have a small couch. Really easy to do. I love that you can change it around. You can also make a day bed. I'm going to take this off here. Let me move this table here. So you can actually use this back piece here instead of the tabletop. And then what that'll do is that'll clear up the space down here, and it'll allow you to use this right here. So now you have a day bed configuration. Take this off. Now you can slide your table base there, put the tabletop back on there. And you can adjust the height of this, but you can slide it right there if you want to lay down, lower it down, put your laptop on there, watch some Netflix. Comes in really handy. You can also use this as additional counter space. So if I'm up here cooking and I need some more prep space, I can actually use this as prep space. Really nice feature. Keeps me close to the stove. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and put it back the way it was as a dinette. Takes a little bit of practice to do this, I got to tell you. But once you've done it a time or two, it's not that hard. You'll figure it out. If you have any questions, give me a call. There's also some really good videos out there. Nick Larios from Winnebago. Shout out to Nick. He does some awesome videos. There we go. And now we're back to our dinette setup. Actually, correction, now we are. There you go. Simple configurations that make camping out a lot nicer for you. You're not stuck with just a table and chairs. Here's your porta potty. Again, this does not have a bathroom, enclosed bathroom. So you do get a porta potty there for emergencies. You don't have hot water on board, but you really don't need it most of the time if you think about it. You can set up a hot water system. There's plenty of videos out there on how to do that. Tie into your propane and run a hot water heater out of the back. When it's time to go to bed, pretty simple, just lay this down. And now you've got your bed. And you still have plenty of room under the bed for gear, for your pets. And again, we do have that Molly panel that'll flip down there. Okay, up here in the front, a couple cool features on this ProMaster is you've got a spot here for your phone. So it basically just stands up there. You run your power cord through here. So it allows you to charge and hold it. I've got the van running. It's pretty quiet. You probably can't even hear it on the video. You can see we have a door open over here. It does come equipped with cruise control. You can Bluetooth your phone in to make calls. Your rear view mirror serves as a backup camera. And you also have a backup camera down here on the main screen. Let's see here. So you can see we have rear view there, rear view here. If you do not like this, I know I've mentioned it before, you can shut it off by just pushing down on that little lip here. Some other important things here. Of course, you want to pair your phone. This is where you would pair it. Just hit the phone icon. You go back to your vehicle, you can go to your settings. You can adjust your profile, your display, your units, set your clock. This is probably the most important one here. You have your forward collision warning and sensitivity you can adjust there. Traffic sign assist, you turn that on and off, and also adjust your warning. If you want any warning, you can shut it off. You have visual or visual and audio. Drowsy driver alert. If you're getting drowsy, probably pull over and take a nap. You are in an RV here, so you can actually pull over in your van and take a little nap. Hopefully you won't have to use that, but you might want to set it. And also your blind spot alert. Of course, can't stay awake without some music, so you go to media, tune in. You have XM radio, you can Bluetooth your phone in, listen to your music that way. Down here, you're gonna have your basic controls. You're gonna have your AC and heat. So right here, you would adjust your heat and your AC right here, as you can see. And then your fan speed goes right here. Pretty easy, nothing crazy. You've got your hazard lights here, traction control on and off right there. This does come equipped with the tow haul mode, so you can turn that on and off there. Again, this is a 6-cylinder Ram, 280 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque. It's got a 6-speed automatic. Really easy to use. I love the Solis. I love the Solis Pocket because of its simplicity. Not a lot to go wrong with it. Also, it has the Truma Gold Seal. Which means it's, as far as cold weather, this is one of the best coaches out there, best vans you can have in cold weather climate. So any additional questions on that, please feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text or an email. Si hablo español, me pueden hablar al 720-276-4241. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next week.